In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth, and on the sixth day of creation, God made man in his image. This man, Adam, was placed in the Garden of Eden, a paradise full of beauty and life.
Adam explored the lush trees, rivers, and animals, marveling at the splendor of his new home. God gave Adam dominion over the creatures of the earth and asked him to care for the garden. But there was one rule. Adam was free to eat from any tree in the garden except the tree of the knowledge of good and evil.
It is not good for man to be alone.
So God caused Adam to fall into a deep sleep. From Adam's rib, he created woman, Eve, to be his companion. The two lived in harmony, innocent and free from shame. But lurking in the garden was the serpent, the craftiest of all creatures. One day the serpent approached Eve.
Did God really say you must not eat from any tree in the garden?
We may eat fruit from the trees, but God said we must not eat from the tree in the middle, or we will die.
You will not surely die, for God knows that when you eat of it your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil.
Eve looked at the fruit, hesitating, but then reached for it and took a bite. Tempted by the serpent's words, Eve ate the fruit. She gave some to Adam and he ate as well.
I feel different, Eve.
Yes, Adam, we are naked. We must hide.
Suddenly aware of their nakedness, Adam and Eve hid among the trees, trying to conceal themselves from God. Immediately, their eyes were opened and they realized they were naked. Filled with shame, they sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves.
Adam, where are you?
Afraid and ashamed, Adam and Eve hid, but God knew what they had done.
Have you eaten from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?
The woman you put here with me, she gave me the fruit.
The serpent deceived me.
God's voice was filled with sorrow and disappointment. God was grieved. As punishment, he cursed the serpent to crawl on its belly.
To Eve, you will bear children in pain, and to Adam, the ground will now bring forth thorns, and you will toil all your days.
Then God banished them from the Garden of Eden.
You must leave now. The gates will be guarded, and you cannot return.
Adam and Eve's disobedience marked the fall of mankind, but even in their punishment, God showed mercy. Though they were cast out, he clothed them, and his love remained. And thus began the human story, one of free will, temptation, and grace.